everyone, my name is Fizel Nejabat and I am a trustee of the Asian and Middle Eastern Blood Cancer Trust. The Asian and Middle Eastern Blood Cancer Trust exists to encourage stem cell donation within ethnic minority communities, and we work with organizations such as Anthony Nolan and DKMS who've been doing this work for years, but unfortunately, despite all of their hard work, ethnic minorities still suffer more from this issue than do other ethnicities. Now, one such ethnic minority is actually my sister Sara, and we've started the Match for Sara campaign to try and find a stem cell donor for her in order to help her see through her blood cancer and come out of the other side. Now, you might be wondering what a stem cell donation is and why ethnic minorities suffer more from that condition, or more as a result of the lack of donors on the register, than do other ethnicities. A stem cell donation is when somebody goes and they offer their own stem cells or a donation of their stem cells to an individual who is suffering from blood cancer. Now, that is done in one of two ways. The overwhelming majority of ways in which it's done is essentially very similar to giving blood. You go into hospital, they put a needle in, it goes through a machine, comes back out, and off you go. During that time, you are served lunch, tea, coffee, you're watching Netflix. There are no long-term side effects whatsoever. In a very small minority of cases, that procedure might be a little bit longer, but in both cases and in all cases, there are no long-term side effects or significant health risks to the donor. Now, why do ethnic minorities need to sign up to the register more so than other ethnicities do? On the register at the moment, there's about 2.5 million people. The overwhelming majority of them are Northern European, and stem cell donations tend to be more successful if the donor and the patient are from the same ethnic minority. You have about 1.5 million Northern Europeans on the register, but there's only about 3,500 people from the Middle East on the register. This means that if you are Northern European, you have an 80% chance of finding a match, whereas if you are Asian or Black, you only have a 20% chance of finding a match. And if you are Middle Eastern, that chance reduces to 5%. This is why it is important, if you are from the Black, Asian, Middle Eastern, ethnic minority community in general, it is imperative that you sign up to the register to put your voice out there to say that you are prepared to save somebody's life if and when the time comes. When you register, the chances are that you'll actually never be called. You'll be on the register until you're 60 years old. But a lot of people join the register and they never end up being called. But if you are the lucky person who's phoned up to save someone's life, a very, very simple procedure for you could be the only life-saving cure for somebody else. Signing up is very easy. You can go onto either the Anthony Nolan website or you can go onto the DKMS website, and through there you can register. It takes 2 or 3 minutes. But I would urge you to go to the website of the Asian and Middle Eastern Blood Cancer Trust. There you will find plenty of information about the procedure, about the health risks and the health benefits, although as I've said, there aren't many health risks, if any at all, involved in the procedure. And it also gives you some information about why it is so important for ethnic minorities to sign up. From there, all you need to do is put in your name, home address, telephone number, email address, and they will send you a swab pack through the post. That swab pack contains 3 swabs, and it's not like the COVID one, so don't worry, you don't have to put it all the way up your nose. All you need to do is leave it in your mouth for 60 seconds, pop it back into the free post envelope, and send it off. The whole thing end to end takes about 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes could be the only way that you are saving somebody's life who's got blood cancer. Our community needs this, and it needs it urgently, and you could be the one to help. Ramadan Kareem to you all. I'm wishing you and your families all of the best of health, success and happiness in this month and beyond.